Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Tarot by Kathy McLeland. There's a website for Kathy, kathymcleland.com. Feel free to freeze frame if you want to, if you want the information. Supportive Oracle cards. Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish, which is at the bottom there. Illustrated by Jesse Reish. There's a website I found in the back of the book here, hayhouse.com. Hay House is still around. I'm very confident with that. This is a publication from 2002, at least this printing was. But I'm pretty confident I think that's coffee. I'm assuming that was coffee. It's always been a thing. So if you want that information, feel free to use that information from my coffee-stained book. Okay. What do we have for Leo? That's a really... Okay. Judgment in your favor. Something that you don't think you want that you want. You don't think you want it, but you want it. Okay. Okay. New beginning, fertility. We're leaving this behind. Something about this. You're leaving this behind. Organization. There's success coming in. There's a lot, like, I'm trying to, like, slow the energy down so I don't just babble. You might not think you want this to end. But I feel like this is actually going to be, like, you got a new beginning coming in, you got a lot of fertility coming in with success. I feel like whatever's coming towards you, it's shocking you. Comes in really fast. Knight of Wands with the psychic protection. It does seem to shock you, but I'm like, why am I keep saying this? Because I'm like, it's good. It comes in really strong. Everything changes really fast. Your energy is fast anyway, though. There's like a energy going on there. Like, it's good. Do you trust it? It's happening so fast. I don't think that you're just kind of like, I just got to handle it, so I'm just doing it. Somebody's walking away, or somebody walking away from you. What's going on? The Devil card is here, which sometimes talks about Capricorn, which is not really a match for Leo. And it's moving on with the travel. All right, that's fine. It's not I don't think it's an ill parting. Something here that was just not... It didn't match you. How's that? It didn't match you. I don't know. I'm feeling this Devil card, but it's got a weird feel to it. Kind of like... I don't know if you looked at it like it was a bad thing, or just kind of like it just didn't match you. The way they did stuff, it really didn't work for you, but you really just had to deal with it. So you did. And it just seems to be... I feel like it's parting on positive energy. Like, it doesn't seem like it's bad. I don't seem like I'm upset with it, really. That leaves something else right away, comes right in really fast. And I'm not really sure if I'm okay with it. It's kind of like everything changes so fast that I don't know if I'm okay with it. I'm just kind of like, I don't even know what to think about it. In fact, maybe I just won't, and I'll just keep moving. I feel like I'm just like, I don't want to think about it. I just don't want to. I'm just like, I'll just deal with it. Just, they're leaving. This one's coming. I don't know if this is good, but I'm just going to roll with it, because whatever. Are you upset? I don't know. Like, you're not letting yourself be upset, I feel. You got this Nine of Wands, kind of like, yeah, all right, I'm just going to keep going. Whatever, I'm just going to keep going. I keep getting that, like, yeah, whatever, I'm just going to keep going. I don't want to think about it. I feel like that's what whatever is explaining here. It's kind of like, not going to think about it. Just going to keep moving. I'm not going to make a decision. I'm just going to roll with what's happening and just keep going forward. Whatever shows up in front of me, I'll deal with that and I'll keep going. Okay. This is actually great. It feels weird, because it feels like there's this hanged one energy, kind of like I feel numb for a little while. Like, just numb. Just kind of like, I'm not overthinking things. I'm not allowing myself to. Because it feels like this is out of my control, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. That's what I'm getting. So I'm just kind of rolling with it, and I'm numb for a minute. It only lasts so long, though. It only lasts so long, and then it's like, all right, listen, I'm going to pull this back into my energy. I'm ready. I'm sick of this. All right, now what do I have in front of me? Because I'm going to make this do what I want it to do. And your energy all of a sudden just kind of sparks forward, kind of like, enough of this. Enough of this hanged person energy, this hanged one. Enough of that. I'm taking control of this. And part of this is saying goodbye and finishing off with whatever this devil energy was, which seems to be 6 to 1, 6 to this, half to that, whatever you want to call it. 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other. 6 and 6, half and half, whatever. I don't know what to think of it. I'm just like, it's gone. It wanted to go. Bye-bye. I accept that. Bye-bye. I'm just like, it's done. I'm moving on. I don't have time to worry about those things. And you're actually allowing yourself to be happy about it. The sooner you allow yourself to be happy about it, the easier this is. It's one of those, it's just weird. It's kind of like, should I be happy about it? It happened, I guess it might as well be. It's kind of like, it happened, it might as well be. A lot of quick movement forward, really fast. You take control of the judgment card. You do address it with yourself. Mostly it's internally for most of you. Which I know Leo is very expressive. If you have a feeling, usually you let it come out. But for a lot of you, I feel like you're just keeping it internal, kind of like, all right, this is going to go my way. I really don't like it all that much that it was forced forward this way. I really don't like it. But this is going to go my way. This is going to be to my advantage. I'm going to make judgment go my way. And it does. You do seem to address this internally, though, that the Five of Cups kind of like, I don't really like that this happened. But you're more strong with like, it did though. So I'm just moving forward. You keep pushing forward, kind of like, can't change it now anyway, moving on. You just don't seem to want to, you don't want to cry about spilt milk. I think that's what I'm getting from this. I don't want to cry about spilt milk. I don't even really want other people to know I'm not happy with it because there's no point in it. If I tell people that I'm not happy with it, I'll never hear the end of it. They'll keep telling me, but okay, listen. Get out of here. I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to hear it from other people. I think that's why you're not saying anything to anybody else, because you don't want to hear it from anybody else. You don't really want their opinion or how they feel about it. You're like, yeah, I know, whatever. I got to go. You're making the Sun card come forward. This is really good for you. When this change happens, the Sun card comes in, the Ace of Cups come in. Whatever that energy was that left, it feels like it was very restrictive for you. And it really wasn't the best for you. This really is the best that it left. It was actually a gift. And I feel like as you get farther from it, you're going to see it more that way. Kind of like life is a lot better without that here. I put up with something for way too long. You got the Two of Cups showing up too. You got a lot of good energy showing up. When that old energy leaves, you're very, like, your energy comes into power again. I feel very self-sustaining. I feel very much more in control. I feel very happy. Whoever comes into your energy is either going by your lead, or in case it's like a job thing and you're like, well, I still have people I have to report to. I still have managers and all other stuff. If that's the case, they seem to see eye to eye with you, and they seem to be like, hey, Leo, you get a lot done. You're very quick. You got a lot of energy moving forward. I like the way you do things, so tell me what you need and I'll make sure you have it. Like, you ever have those managers where they're like, as long as you get this done and as long as I can get the quality out of you that I need, I'll do what I can to make this go your way. That's the type of energy I feel coming into your life here. Kind of like, yeah, you're really a dynamic person and I want that to keep going. I want to help you continue on your path. So since you're so good for me, I want to be good for you too. It's like a complementary energy. Takes me 10 years to get there. Complementary energy. Okay. This was all going to happen. I feel like it was already there. It was just a matter of time, and like the time, it's like the egg timer went off. Bing! And it happened. I feel like what they're saying for some of you, that you're kind of like having this weird feeling like, should I be trying to change this? Should I be trying to stop this? They're saying just roll with it. Keep going. That's your strong suit. Move forward. As soon as you take control of the situation, just make it work to your advantage. Like once you accept it going the way it's going, again, I get that you're not going to like it, but once you take control of it, kind of like, well, it happened, so let me just, since this is what I'm left with, it's kind of like looking at like groceries, like, you know, I got the groceries in the house, but somebody dropped them on the floor. I clean it up. This is what's garbage. This is what's not. What do I have left? Let me make the best out of what's left. And you make a great dinner. And you're like, the rest of this will all work for the rest of the week too. What I lost, not really happy about it. But then it's kind of like saying it was like a lot of sugary stuff. And you're like, well, that wasn't really good for me anyway. So I guess I guess it's fine that got ruined. So it's kind of like I still have the healthy food. So there you go. You know, the peas fell on the floor, but they were in a bag, the snap peas. So, I mean, they're still good. The cake might have fell on the floor and it was all over it, so I had to throw that out. But it really wasn't good for me anyway, so I guess fine, whatever. They're saying whatever you're dealing with ultimately will be so much better. You have a lot more support, much more compatible energy coming in. I feel like a lot of you aren't realizing, or maybe you are, that the last energy that left was not really compatible or very supportive as much as it needed to be. So the next energy coming in is more of a, you're going to get much more success. That's why we're seeing fertility, new beginning, the level of success that you really should have versus the level of success you did have. It's almost like on a scale of 1 to 10, you kept hitting 6 and 7, 6 and 7 because the other energy wasn't compatible. Now you're going to hit like 11, 12, 11, 12. It's kind of like, but this is a scale from 1 to 10. But yeah, you're that energy. You go above it usually. So instead of being held back and being successful but held back, you're going to be successful and over exceed what expected. Energy, there's a lot. There's a good energy here. I like it. So hopefully I didn't yammer on too quickly. Thankfully this is on YouTube. Somewhere over in the bottom, what is this? Right? I think it would be your right. There is a switch that you could slow down how fast the video goes in case you need that, because I feel like I did talk really quick. All right, I think we're set. I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.